So let's talk first about the interventions for those students who are furthest behind. Intensified Algebra 1, or for those who are doing an integrated series, Integrated Math 1. So why do we focus on students who come to Algebra 2 to 3 years behind? Well, we all know the crucial gatekeeper that Algebra 1 can be for students. So many students fail the first time, and this was even before the challenges of the pandemic. We know that failure in Algebra 1 has a significant impact on students' future life choices, disproportionately affecting low-income students and students of color. And we also know that students are sometimes hindered by a lack of motivation and engagement, and that can also erode their engagement in anything, especially with remote learning, causing further challenges. But with intervention, we can help these students succeed and dramatically increase their passing rates and their success. So I've used the word intensified in Algebra 1, intensified integrated math 1. What do we mean by this thing called intensification? Well, first, let me just be really clear. Intensification is the opposite of remediation. So when we talk about intensification, we're talking about something that focuses on grade level math with proven research-based supports and interventions, including just-in-time instruction and prior grade learning. This is in direct contrast to traditional remediation, which focuses on just-in-case teaching. We continue to teach students prior grade level knowledge. We often never even get to the subject that they should be studying that year. And this remediation approach of delaying grade level math experiences until students have the basics is something that many well-meaning educators do. And the result is often that this sends students into this endless cycle of remediation and they never get back on track. In fact, they fall further and further behind. So in architecture for intensification, sometimes students may need more time. They definitely need a challenging supported curriculum and they need targeted research-based interventions. So what does this look like? Well, based on research, these students who are furthest behind can benefit from promoting their beliefs about their own intelligence. This can increase their motivation and their effort to learn mathematics. Most of you know the work of Carol Dweck. There are many others that have worked in this field and that we've looked to inform our work. We know that just because students are not on grade level doesn't mean that they can't do challenging work. So engaging students with challenging tasks that help them make active meaning of their work increases their learning. We know that we need to access their prior knowledge and address their misconceptions head on. That increases learning and retention. We also know that students need routines and structures to help them organize critical mathematics content. We know that ongoing cumulative distributed practice versus massed practice will really help improve learning and retention. And we know that we can use formative assessment, not as something that's done to students, but something that's done with students to help them improve their own understanding, take responsibility for their own learning, and improve student achievement. So what does this look like in practice? So in Intensified Algebra 1, we have brought all of these things together around a rigorous mathematics core, whether it's the algebra core, whether it's the integrated Math 1 content. We bring in materials that shape students' attitudes towards learning. We bring in tools and routines to help them organize their learning. We bring in efficient review and repair strategies. We bring in ongoing distributed practice, formative assessment strategies, literacy and language supports, and we bring in robust supports for teachers because to support students who are furthest behind and help them get caught up and get back on track, teachers need robust tools to help them support students in doing that work. So that's the Intensified Algebra 1 program design, which is really targeting those students who are furthest behind and helping them get back on track with their learning experiences.